We are back, and in today's video we are going to talk about the Romanian deadlift versus the regular deadlift. How do I do each one? Is there one that's better than the other? Is this a leg day exercise? Is this a back day exercise?
What really happened here?
How could the boy suddenly speak Chinese?
I'm going to answer all these, and make sure you watch until the end so you can see which one fits best into your workout. So I want to start with the deadlift, mainly because it's my favorite exercise.
Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Back is worked into this exercise, your legs are worked in this exercise, your abs, your forearms, your biceps, everything is worked in this exercise practically. Another thing to note is that you can progress on this workout pretty quickly, and honestly it's really cool to see yourself lifting some heavy weight. The setup is pretty easy, just bend down until you can reach the bar. I slowed down the video so you can see right now my back is rounded and my butt's pretty high. Having your butt high is important, okay? So that's what differentiates this exercise with another one called the sumo deadlift. Another key factor to notice is that right before I begin this exercise, I engage my back, so what it does is it flattens out. Make sure you have a flat back the entire time. If it starts to round, you're done. A very good cue that you will see a lot of other YouTubers mention is that you want to push your feet into the floor instead of thinking of pulling the weight up. The reason that I don't like this cue is because if you are new to the gym or just a beginner in general, it may be hard to imagine just pushing your feet into the floor to lift the weight. The difficult thing about the deadlift, if you don't go to a gym like I do that has bumper plates, then anything smaller than a 45-pound plate brings the bar lower to the ground and you have to bend your knees even more. So if you're not strong enough to lift the bar with 45 pounds on each side, what you can always do is do a dumbbell. You can turn the dumbbell so it's standing up, put it in the middle, and then lift up from there. Let's talk about the Romanian deadlift. It's still such an awesome exercise, but you can't lift as much weight. Another main difference is that you start the movement standing up with the bar in your hands. So this mainly is only a hip hinge movement. This exercise also mainly focuses on your low back, glutes, hamstrings, and calves. Setup for the Romanian deadlift is you start standing with the bar in your hand and then you slowly lower the bar. But unlike the deadlift, the knees are not used too much in this exercise other than just a slight bend. Okay, yes, I saw the video and I said, I really am bending my knees way too much in this video. It looks a lot like a deadlift. My reason for that is I have tight hamstrings and I can't do as much of a range of motion as I would like to. But what I did is I filmed another video with no weight so I can really show you guys without bending my knees so much. A good cue to think about when you come out of the movement is to push your hips forward like the hip thrust exercise. If you've never done the hip thrust exercise, I do have a great tutorial on my full body workout routine at Planet Fitness you can check out. Here's the side view of the Romanian deadlift, and I didn't put any weight on it so you guys can really see that I'm not bending my knees too much on this exercise, and that's the correct form that you want to have. If you're finding this video useful so far, make sure you like the video as well as subscribe so that you can keep getting videos just like this. So we've talked about the Romanian deadlift versus the regular deadlift. Which one is best? Well, it depends on your goals. If you're lagging in your glutes and hamstrings and calves, I would suggest doing the Romanian deadlift. If you want to work on strength and overall size, I would do the deadlift. I would recommend for the deadlift that you always do it first, where you're strongest and you're most fresh. If you do it third or fourth exercise, you're going to be a lot more tired than if you started with it. This is because the deadlift is very taxing on your central nervous system. If you wait until your third or fourth exercise, you won't be able to put in as much effort as you would if it was your first exercise. Now, just because the Romanian deadlift doesn't work as much muscles as the deadlift, doesn't mean you should wait until the end of your workout to do the Romanian deadlift. Even though you can't lift as much weight, you can still put a good amount of weight on there, and it can still be pretty taxing on the nervous system. If you want to focus more on getting a bigger back, I have another video where I'm doing a bigger back and biceps workout, and it's only done at Planet Fitness. Thank you guys so much for watching the video.